WRPB Studios. So, the young lady next to me, I don't think she understands that what she does is so important for so many people. Hey, Kelly, how
Hello.
are you?
Good. How are you?
And I know most people come here a little nervous sometimes. Are you a little nervous?
I think it more than normal.
Okay. So, the name of your company is Five Star House Cleaning,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Why did you get into this?
I started my business 14 years ago. We started in Massachusetts, Boston. I moved it down here to Florida since 2014. Before I was working as just myself as
Right.
solo, and a little by little
You started to grow.
starting grow.
Oh, and that's cool because I started this in my house, and everybody laughed at me. Said, "It's a pipe dream. Get a real job. Don't be stupid." But yet I kept it going, and 35 years later, I'm still doing it. What's your background?
I'm born in Brazil. I live here in the United States for more than 25 years.
Wow.
So when I started, I was working as a housekeeper in a hotel, and then after I just changed it and started my own business.
You know, you had a job, and we call job just over broke, meaning they pay you every week. You get a check, or every 2 weeks you get a check, and that covers your bills and gives you a couple of dollars. People don't understand when you have a company how hard we work,
Oh yeah.
but we make good money if we work hard. Okay, and people just don't get it. I always joke. People think we make a ton of money, but we make like $1.70 an hour because it doesn't really. It's 24 hours. Our jobs are 24.
Yeah.
You know, you're not done when you clean a house. You're not done because you still have to go pick up supplies.
Yeah, I have to make all buying shopping, all the supplies, the cleanings, the rags, the equipment. Also, I have to work on the schedule for all my clients. They have a preference on days, timings, and I have to work about distance. So I don't travel too much and spend a lot of gas between houses. And also, you know, I pretty much open anytime the clients they want to contact me, make a different requests or change the times or preference. They can text me and reach me anytime.
Is it just you?
I work myself on me and my husband. We are working together,
Okay.
and also I have a cleaners that they work with me too.
So you have to, besides all the other stuff, you have payroll to do because
Yes,
everybody's got to get
also.
paid. If they can't pay their bills, they got to get
Yeah.
paid. So I know you do residential and commercial or just residential?
We are focused on residential cleaning.
Okay.
I do some office cleanings, but it's not my main focus.
Okay. So I'm going to guess because I've been around a long time and had a lot of real estate that I owned that the kitchen and the bathroom are the two hardest things to do.
Yes. I mean, nobody wants to clean the bathrooms, especially when there's some mold or some buildups on that. And I think after the bathrooms is the baseboards. Nobody want to clean the
Right. Yeah,
baseboards.
and I get that.
It's really hard to go on hands and knees and wipe it all around the house. And the kitchen, I think the main concerns are like inside oven and inside refrigerator. The kind of like a little hard for people to clean
Okay.
often.
I get it. I have a house, and we run a chocolate company out of our house. So you find chocolate like almost everywhere, and it has to be cleaned. Does it get frustrating if they have pets?
No, we are pet friendly, so
Okay.
we kind of don't mind. We're not afraid of dogs, cats, or any other animals. So usually what I ask for the clients when they have dogs or cats, and because I wanted the animals to feel comfortable when we are in a
Right, and
house,
uh-huh.
and some they don't, they don't get. I don't want them to be afraid when
Right.
we are inside. So I kind of ask it to keep the pets in a safe place, so that way we can work around and the dogs or the cats don't get too scary.
I don't blame you. So for me, I think a frustrating thing of what you do is when the homeowner is home and then follows you around the house. Okay, that has to be like the worst feeling. Okay,
Yeah.
watching every little thing you do. Does that make it harder to work?
Um, I mean, it kind of we don't mind when the clients the people are inside the house, they are
Right,
with us. The only thing we have a procedure. We start the cleaning usually doing like the master bedroom first, the master suite. So that way we finish the whole master and then after we split in the house. So in case you are at home, you can go inside your bedroom and stay while we are doing the rest,
right.
or you can stay in the patio while we are cleaning inside. It kind of because we don't want to interrupt whatever you are doing. Also, kind of the girls feel like if you are in your office, like home office in your house, and you are in a phone call or something, they don't want to make a noise while you're
Right.
working inside your own house.
So let's say the standard is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Hmm.
Okay, how long does it take you to do a 3 bedroom, 2 bath if it's not a
Um,
disaster?
if you like a normal conditions,
Yeah.
if you have a team of two girls, they usually take around an hour and an hour 10, an hour 15.
Okay, and that's the baseboards and
Yeah, this is for, I'm saying like for weekly cleaning or
right,
bi-weekly because they are used to the house. They know exactly, uh, they know the layout of the
right.
house. They know the client too. For the initial cleaning, we usually start with a deep cleaning
Uh huh.
that usually take more time and it's more effort. And we go over like top to bottom the house, scrub blinds, ceiling fans, window sills, like pretty much everything in the house.
So if you do that and they're on a weekly or every other week, it probably makes the next time you come back a little bit easier,
Yes, that way
unless
the
they're
time
slobs.
you reduce because the more you know the house, you know exactly the way how you're gonna clean, and after you know the client, we know exactly the preference and the way how they like it.
And I'm sure that I remember when I was a kid, my mom had a cleaning girl come twice a month. And I remember if that cleaning girl came on a Tuesday, I remember my mom saying on Monday, make sure you clean your room.
Hmm.
We had to clean the house for the cleaning person.
Hmm.
I guess people do that, right?
Yeah, I have some. I mean, a lot of the clients they kind of they just organize things before we go, like unclutter certain things, put away clothes from the floors,
They don't want you to see. They don't want you to see how much
kind
of a slob we are.
of.
All right, so I call you up and I say, hey, I want my house clean. Do you come and estimate it?
Yeah, when you decide to call five stars, uh, you can text me or call me. We're gonna schedule a quote appointment. Me or my husband, we're gonna visit your house for the first time, talk to you, see exactly how do you want the cleans done, all the preference and then after that we'll send you a quote and then we can go from there and schedule the
Well, I
cleaning.
guess you've been doing it a long time. So I
Hmm.
guess you can walk into a house and know exactly how long it's going to take you.
Yes, pretty much. I can after I see because I know a few companies or some clients just wanted the quote by phone.
Hmm.
I don't think it's the right way. It's not the right way for
I don't
me
blame you. I get that.
because it's not only about the houses size. I can have two houses exactly the same way, same size, I mean,
Right.
but they not the same way, like how people keep it. And they have like different floors. You can have your house, all the bedrooms carpet, and the other houses only porcelain floors or marble floors. So when we see it first, we make sure the thing's gonna be made the right way. It's not just guessing how to clean someone's house.
You know, I get that. I like even people come here and say, like the gentleman that just left, he's going to be doing his own podcast, and he said, "How much is it?" Well, there's pieces I need to figure out, so I do it right. I don't want to just throw out a number. It can't just be a number, okay? And in yours too, because some people might have crown molding and baseboard, which means you have more work to do. Some people could have. I'm not blessed enough to have two stoves, but some people can have two stoves, okay? So, or two refrigerators. I have the two refrigerators, only one stove with two refrigerators. But you really have to, in order to, in my opinion, in order to do it right, you have to see what you're coming into, right? I mean, you can't just do it.
Correct.
So now, my question is, were you in the industry before your husband?
I'm sorry.
Were you in the industry before your husband got into
Oh,
it?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's it like being your husband's boss?
I think I should bring it here.
What was he doing before that?
My husband, he has another business also.
Okay.
He works with he sells vinyl fence,
Okay.
and then but he also do the
Helps you out.
yeah. It helped me a lot.
So when you go to see a house to estimate it, how do you know if it's a job that you want to do or if you're going to give it to your workers to do?
It's kind of I cannot really. It doesn't really matter how bad or easy it is. It's more like I try to coordinate. Um, More for logistics, like
All the
if
scheduling.
yes, how they schedule and how I need to fill any spots available.
Okay, so we're getting to the top of our time. What area do you work in? I know you work in Port St. Lucie.
Yes, we are based in Port St. Lucie. We do Port St. Lucie, Palm City, Stewart, and Jensen. But Stewart and Jensen, we do like more borderline with Port St. Lucie.
Right.
It's not everywhere, but
You
close
try to stay
here.
within, right.
Yeah.
Well, today it's difficult because gas is ridiculous.
Yeah, the expenses are high.
I remember when my mom used to have the house cleaned by the cleaning person, and my mom supplied some cleaning supplies.
We pretty much bring everything in the house unless a client has some preference and brands or smell or something different they can provide to us. We just gonna use on their house.
Right.
And I only request from the clients is a garbage bag because people has different garbage
Right.
in the house. It's kind of hard for me to provide all different sizes
Right.
and I don't know how many trash bins they have inside every single house. And the paper towel roll is just for finish and touch-ups.
Okay. We're getting to the top of our time. You have a website?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's www.5starshousecleaning.com.
And a phone number? Do you know it? By heart?
772-521-3374.
Kelly, thank you so much.
No, thank you. My pleasure.
Everybody, I say it a million times, use a professional, okay? God knows I don't want to have to clean the mess that I make. So people like Kelly are a blessing to me. With that, use a professional. Check Kelly out, and we'll be right back.